All I really heard was just the sound of the train, and I thought if I opened my eyes I would see it, so like I just kept my eyes closed because I was that scared, and I was actually hearing it and I was feeling it, and like felt all my scars burning up, and I didn't even at this point I didn't really realize that I was yelling or screaming, and by the time I opened up my eyes, my younger brother, my younger sister, my mother, they're all there around me trying to comfort me, and I asked them, like, why are you all around me? They're like, didn't you realize you're yelling and screaming? The look in their faces hurt a lot too, hurt me a lot, because like my brother and my sister, they were crying, they're tearing up, and my mom's all crying, because they're hurt because I'm hurt, and that hurt me even more. It was a normal day, I woke up, Friday morning, went to school, then after school went to Taekwondo. A friend of mine dropped me and my brother off here at my mom's house, and since I wasn't living here at the time, I went over to my friend's house. I had had a shower, dressed up, went and checked my email, and got an email back from Canadian Armed Forces, after I filled out the online application. They were saying, come in for further processing, and I got all excited, and went and told my friends, we're all pumped up and everything, and I was getting ready to go and start my career in the military. We went out to celebrate, went out to a house party, and last thing I kind of remember is standing out front of a store with a bunch of people I knew from school, and that's when I started to kind of black out, and I kind of come to, and I'm being dragged down a hill, and they got ambulance, paramedics all around me trying to tell me to stay awake, and by the time I come back to, I'm now in the hospital, and I see all the lights, and they're trying to tell me just stay awake, and I just felt really tired, really cold. I just wanted to go to bed. I was like, well, I'm just gonna go to sleep and I'll wake up in a moment, and I just need to close my eyes. And I closed my eyes, and I guess that's when I had died the first time, and then by the time I came back to, when I came back to, you ever, when your leg falls asleep and you get pins and needles? Well, I got that, but all over my body, and it felt so weird, and it was really intense, and then I ended up passing out again, and I guess that's when I died the second time. I died a second time for 7 minutes. If I wasn't hooked up to oxygen or anything like that, I'd be brain dead right now. I wake up in the hospital, I can't really remember, and everything's all kind of a blur. I'm looking around, I'm hooked up to all these machines, and I look over at my arm, it's kind of like a great big pillow there. I'm like, all right, whatever, and I go to reach over to rip the blankets off me, and I realized that there was no arm there was nothing. I was like, what the hell? And I started feeling around and couldn't feel my arm. I started freaking out, and that's when I used my left arm, and I ripped the blankets off, and I realized my left leg was amputated, or my right leg, I mean. And that's when I freaked out. I started yelling, started screaming, I started crying. The doctors came in, my mom came in, and they explained what happened to me, and I just, I couldn't really comprehend. I didn't really want to believe. Accidents could happen, but I don't know, it's just like, I never really thought it could happen to me or my friends or anything like that. So I was really active. I was Taekwondo for 7 years, got my first degree black belt. I was also in kickboxing for 2 years and karate for a year. So I was really active, and I lost my arm and leg, and I got stuck in a wheelchair. So that really sucked emotionally, but physically, I was able to get through it quite fast. The pain and everything, it all healed up quite quickly. It was just trying to cope with it. Felt more sad than angry. There's days I'd wake up, just pissed off that, can't join the military anymore, can't, live the life the way I was living at the time. My younger brother, my younger sister, the way they looked up to me, right? And I was that big tough guy, their older brother, the one that always helped them out when they needed it. Then, all of a sudden, now I'm laid up, no arm, no leg, and I'm all depressed, and yeah, my accident and everything, it affected them pretty bad. Like my mom even said at one point too, she's like, if you weren't as strong as you are about this situation, I'd be all broken up just with you. She said I was her rock through the situation, but they're kind of my rock. I like to share my story, I just like to help people out, other amputees that are feeling down too. It's like, no, you can always build yourself back up. When I'm doing it, they can do it too. And I also like to share my story because there's also, younger kids out there that like to hang around the tracks and, they think they're invincible and everything like that. But no, I was like that too when I was younger. Look what happened to me. I got one arm and one leg, so I would like to try and prevent that from happening to anybody else because I know how it feels to be in that situation, and it sucks a lot. Anything could happen. No matter who you are, anything could happen. You can lose your arm, you can lose your leg, you can lose your life, you lose someone you really care about.